Hi guys, welcome to Caroline GW Yoga and today's class, which is the December Detox. This practice is full of lots and lots of twists, so great to detoxify the body and aid digestion. There's also some core work towards the end of the practice as well. Our breathing exercise at the beginning stimulates that digestive fire, strengthens the core, so it's a mixture of detox, twists and core. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so we're going to begin our practice with a breathing exercise, a pranayama called Agnisari, or breath of fire. This is where we have a forceful exhalation, forcing the navel back towards the spine, and then a passive inhale. So you just relax the stomach muscles, and from the bouncing of the diaphragm, the inhalation will sip in itself. Your focus is on the exhale. There is an inhale, but like I say, you're thinking exhale, 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 exhale. It's done through the nose. We're going to do this breathing exercise 30 pumps or 30 exhales first on the left side, then 30 pumps, 30 exhales on the right side, and then 30 pumps, both nostrils free. Okay, this is great. Like I say, it strengthens the core, awakens the digestive fire, and clears any phlegm from the nasal passage. So do have a tissue handy if you do need to blow your nose. If your first time doing this exercise, watch the video through maybe once and then join us again. I'm going to lift my top just up so you can see the moving of the abdomen there. Also, try and keep the body as relaxed as possible, the muscles of the face relaxed as possible, just manipulating the area around the navel region, okay? So just closing the eyes and finding a comfortable seated position. Start to slow down your breath. When you're ready, taking your right hand into Vishnu Mudra. So you're folding down the second and third finger, the index and middle. Your thumb rests on the right side of the nostril and your ring finger on the left side of the nostril. Take a regular breath all the way in through both. And full exhale out through both. At the bottom of your exhale, close the right nostril, inhale left, 30 pumps, left side. Inhale through the left, close the left nostril, hold the breath in. Open the right nostril, 30 pumps, right side. Inhale through the right, close the right nostril, hold on full, internal gaze held between the eyebrows. And then lower the Vishnu Mudra hand, 30 pumps, both nostrils. Inhale, hold the breath in, Antar Kumbhaka, your inhalation retention. And then release the bandhas if you are engaging them, as you exhale all the air out completely. Taking a moment here just to settle into your seat. And observe the energy that has stirred up around Manipura chakra, around the region of the navel where the 72,000 nadis, our energy channels, converge. Draw the palms together at the heart. And here, taking a moment to set your intention for your practice, so a word, a statement, anything that resonates with you. And now start to feel the rise and fall of the chest beneath your thumbs. And start to increase your breath, as well as engaging the muscle at the back of your throat for your Ujjayi breath, yogic breathing. Take a deep breath all the way into the nose. Exhale, hands down. Head bows towards your lifted chest. And very gently opening the eyes and lifting your head up onto the shoulders. Okay, we're going to start with a twist. So raise both arms all the way up. Lengthen through the side body. Exhale, take your right hand to the left knee. Left hand can come behind you close to your sacrum. Press down through the left fingertips or palm to make space in the spine. And now keep that space as you look past your left shoulder. Make sure you're not sticking the chin out, but draw the chin in so the neck stays in a nice long line. And then back to center as you breathe in. Both arms reach up, side body long. As you exhale, draw your navel in, pull your navel up. And press through the anchor point, so left hand against the right knee, right hand on the earth, using that traction of the hands to increase your twist. Inhale, come back to center, arms all the way up. And then join your palms, take them down your center line, and we're going to roll over the knees now and come into a pose of the child variation. Have the big toes together and touching, and first just start to sit on the heels. Now, because this class is all about detoxification, we're going to aid the digestive system by making some fists with our hands. Keep the belly soft for this, and you judge how much pressure you want to put on the tummy here as we come into our balasana. So deep breath in. And then exhale, just softening the tummy as you release your head to the earth. You're then going to just massage your tummy with your fists here. So again, you judge how much pressure feels comfortable for you in the lower abdomen here. Obviously, you don't want to do this straight after eating, as it may feel unusually uncomfortable, but great to do first thing in the morning, just to get that stimulation going. And then rise up, next breath in, inhale. And then knees come forward, hands on the earth, step into downward facing dog. As you exhale, just finding a little bit of space through the body. So just start to walk your dog, bending one knee, straightening the opposite leg. You can also lift all 10 fingers and stretch them out nice and wide. And then from here, step your feet wide, so they're as wide as your yoga mat, okay? Take your right hand to the center of the mat. So with your feet, they're forming the base of an imaginary triangle, your hand to the top point. Left hand now, level 1, comes to the top of your right thigh. The more advanced, the more you're going to move down your right leg towards the ankle, so it just increases the twist. Now check here that you keep actively pressing through your right hand and keep that energy going up the right arm, so you're not just collapsing and dumping down, you're actively pressing and lifting away from the earth. Turn your gaze to look up past your right armpit and then release. Come back, left hand replaces where the right hand is. Right hand start at the top of the thigh and then slowly, again, judge how your body's feeling this morning and how deeply you'd like to go into this twist. Exhale, releasing. This time place your hands back into regular downward facing dog position, so shoulder distance apart. Step both your feet in and then walk your feet to the top of the mat. Keep your feet hips distance. And again, just take a little sway from side to side here before settling into the middle and feeling that the weight is evenly spread through both feet. So not too far back in the heels, not too far forward in the front of the feet. And likewise, the inner and outer edges of the feet, make sure you're not collapsing in or pronating outwards. Just like we did in our downward facing dog, we're going to do in our half lift here. So inhale, come into a halfway lift. Exhale, take your right fingertips underneath your head. Your hands can be on a block. Inhale, left arm lifts up to the sky. Reach through the fingers. Level 1, stay here. Level 2, bending your left elbow and hooking your hand onto your upper thigh. Then press to find length and twist to open up around the collarbones and especially open up around your left shoulder there. In twists, it's harder to breathe, but all the more important because when your diaphragm moves in these unusual shapes and twists, it's massaging your internal organs, again in a slightly more different manner. Left arm lifts to the sky, and then left hand replaces the right arm lifts up. Huge breath in. Level 1, stay here. Level 2, taking the bind. So right hand grabs the outer edge of the left thigh. Press so you lift the chest, and then spiral the spine, just wringing out any stagnation in that torso there. As you breathe in, if you have the bind, lift the right arm up and exhale, everybody bring the hands down. Again, just swaying softly from side to side in your forward fold, Uttanasana. Take a breath in, halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold back down, lifting the sit bones high to the sky. And then we come up to stand. Inhale, the arms lift, your inner legs hug in, thighs on, glutes on. Exhale, hands come to your heart. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release both arms by the sides of your body. Bring your feet together, big toes touching, starting with Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, both arms lift up towards the sky, lift the gaze also, it's uplifting, and then exhale, hands come down, head down as you fold over your legs. Halfway lift, inhale, move the shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, plant both palms, step to plank, keep your shoulders over the fingertips and lower chaturanga. Inhale, lift into upward facing dog. Check your shoulders are right over the wrists. Exhale, roll over both feet, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here in your downward facing dog. As you breathe, lift and spread the fingers, spreading the skin of the hands and making sure your index finger points forward as if to 12 o'clock. Let your head hang heavy so there's no tension in the neck. And now feeling your elbows, I want you to squeeze the crease of your elbows in towards your face and then turn that crease forward to the front of the mat. So finding those muscles along the arm bones activate with that movement. Keep working up alongside the body, so along the torso, right up through the spine, where then you get to your sit bones, the bones in your bottom. Try and tilt your pelvis forward so the bones in your bum, your sit bones, stick up towards the sky. Keep that lifted action in the pelvis as you press the backs of your thighs now towards the back of your yoga mat and extend your heels back and down. So really feeling this is such an active pose, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, lift the heels high. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, fold over your legs, check the weight is forward in the feet. Arms lift up, legs hug in. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to fold straight back down, Uttanasana. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step to plank. And hug those elbows in, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, back of the neck is long. Exhale, 3 breaths in downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. And exhale, 3. Next inhale, eyes forward. Look to where you're going to step or float to the top of your mat. Halfway lift as you breathe in. And draw your belly in as you fold over the legs. Arms to the sky. Inhale, squeeze that bottom. And again, exhale, fold over the legs. Halfway lift. Pull your chest through the arm bones. Exhale, plant the palms. Step to plank. And lower Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Breathing all the way in. Reinforcing bandhas, locks as you exhale out. Really trying to find length and balance with breath and movement. So even in this static position of downward facing dog, tweak the position with each inhale. You're feeling the body expand out. And with each exhale, you're reinforcing that contraction and hugging in of the body. Inhale, eyes look forward, heels lift. Exhale, step or float to the top. Halfway lift, heart forward, eyes forward. Exhale, you fold, lifting the sit bones high in that fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. And exhale, hands to your heart. Take a deep breath all the way in. Exhale, relax the arms by the sides of the body. Inhale, bend both knees deeply, arms sweep forward and up. Wrap the pinky fingers slightly inwards so you get that strength around the rotator cuff and shoulder girdle there. Exhale, hands come together towards your heart. Now this is a weird instruction, so listen closely. Your right elbow lifts up, so we make space on the right side of the torso. Maintain that space as you twist and place the right elbow to the outer edge of the left knee. Palms pressed together, elbow, wrist, elbow in one straight line. Now look down at the earth, shift the weight to your left foot, keep your knees glued together as you lift your right foot off the floor. The right toes will point up, And then keeping the legs hugging inwards, pelvic floor active, reach the right leg back. Slowly bending your left knee more so you can place the right ball of foot down. Wiggle the heel away from you so the back leg is long. Both arms open into your revolved lateral angle. Check that the left knee is stacked over the ankle. Right arm pushing into the earth. Left arm extending up towards the sky. Left hand, top hand, now comes to your sacrum, your low back, and use the heel of the hand here. Gaze down at the earth. Take your right hand underneath your right shoulder and then shift it forward about a foot. So now as we inhale and lift into our revolved half moon, the right shoulder is stacked underneath the wrist is stacked underneath the shoulder. Toes of the right foot spread. Now use the heel of your left hand to extend the tailbone back as you pull your chest forward and then lifting that left arm all the way up to the sky. Follow the fingertips with your gaze to challenge the balance. Remember, all twists work that core, so each time you exhale, reinforce the abdominal lock. Navel draws in, navel pulls up. Keep the left hand in the sky, lower the gaze, bend your left knee, plant the right foot down. Feet are hips distance apart. Sliding your right hand now to the outer edge of your left foot. Come into your evolved triangle pose. So again, push through that supporting hand and really find the lift through that upper arm. Hug the thighs in as you sweep the left hand down. Rise up, inhale. And then bend into your left knee. Step the right foot back, coming into our high lunge. Make sure the glutes stay on, don't just hang off the bones. Deep breath in. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm extends back again. Another deep twist. Drop the left hand, lift both arms as you look forward, high lunge. Exhale, take your vinyasa, hands down. Step back to plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, finding your breath in your downward facing dog. Slowing the rhythm of the breath down. And keeping the breath even both on your inhale and on your exhale. Inhale, eyes forward, heels lift. Exhale, lightly step or float to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold over your legs, exhale. Bend the knees, arms lift up, chair pose. Exhale, press through the feet, join the palms, and take the hands to your heart. Take a deep breath all the way in. Exhale, arms down by the sides of your body. Inhale, knees bend, arms sweep up. Exhale, hands together, bring both palms to the heart. Now ready for that weird move on the left side. Left elbow lifts, so here's the space. Keep that space as you plant the left elbow to the outer edge of the right knee. Once you've got that anchor point, push through the hands and then try and send your tailbone back and pull the crown of your head and your chest forward so you create length in the twist as well. Look down at your right foot now, so really plant down through the foot. Left foot peels up, left toes point up. Now the legs are hugging in. Zip in from your pubic bone to your navel so you keep that balance as the left leg extends back. Heel over the ball of the foot and then arms open wide. Feel this lovely ringing out through the spine. This is such a lovely twist here. Keep the integrity at the leg so back leg is strong. Front knee over the front ankle. Top hand now, bring it to the low back. Look down at the feet. Bring your left hand underneath the left shoulder. Shift it forward a foot. Inhale, the weight transitions into the right leg, the front leg. Exhale, turn your gaze to the right and lift the hand from the low back up to the sky. Really try and send the center of your chest and both collarbones over to the right, so you're turning your entire chest that way. Spread the toes so the energy goes through the entire lifted leg. And then keeping the hand in the sky. Lower the gaze, you're bending the right knee, left foot comes down. The feet are about hips distance apart. Now slide the left hand to the outer edge of the right foot. As you do so, hug the thighs in, squeeze the glutes, and again, a little bit more reach through that top hand. And then cartwheel the arms, look forward. Inhale, sink into your front knee. Exhale, back heel lifts, back foot steps back, and then little lift before our twist. Left arm reaches back to the front and the right arm to the back. Again, like we did in our twisted chair, turn your chest as much as you can to that right side and then drop the right hand, lift the gaze, high lunge. Exhale, hands down, step back, elbows hug in, chaturanga, and lifting up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Same length on your breath in. Same length, same strength on your breath out. Inhale, look forward. Really grip the mat with those fingers. Exhale, step or float. Halfway lift. Long spine, long neck. And then fold over the legs, dropping that head completely. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up, chair pose. Exhale, palms together to your heart. Samastiti. Again, long breath into the nose. Exhale, arms by the sides of your body. Inhale, Utkatasana, knees bend, arms sweep forward and up. Exhale, hands together towards your heart. Press the hands towards one another as you lift up onto the tiptoes. Exhale, knees wide, hands down onto the earth. Clamp your knees onto the upper arm bones, hug the elbows in, and then inhale, shift the weight forward so the elbows stack over the wrists, toes lift off the floor, back asana, your crow pose. Push the earth away, point the toes to the sky. On your exhale, legs shoot back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Inhale, right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot to the inner edge of your right hand. Straight away, lift both arms all the way up, high lunge. Exhale, palms together towards your heart. Funky twist, left elbow lifts, left elbow plugs to the outer edge of your right knee. Then open the arms, lift the gaze, draw your belly in as much as you can. This time we're going to keep the right hand in the sky, look down at the earth, move your left hand under the left shoulder, shift it forward a foot. Inhale, shift the weight forward, coming into your revolved half moon, trying to get that back heel the same height as your hip bone. Then keeping the gaze lifted into our revolved triangle pose. So bend the right knee, feel the ball of the left foot connect, the heel of the left foot connect, and then slide the left hand to the outer edge of your right foot. Draw the kneecaps up on both legs, and then coming forward with the gaze and the arms. Inhale. Exhale, bend the right knee, step the left leg back. Reach up, find that space through the torso. Vinyasa, exhale, hands down. Push the earth as you step into plank. and lower chaturanga. Lift and broaden the chest, up dog. Roll over your feet, downward facing dog pose. Come back to your breath. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float to the top. Halfway lift, squeeze an imaginary pencil between the shoulder blades. And then as you fold, pull your chest to your legs. Bend the knees deeply, Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale, drive through the feet, join the palms, take them to your heart. Exhale. Inhale fully. Exhale, arms by the sides of your body. Inhale, bend the knees, arms up, chair pose. Exhale, hands together, move them to your heart. Lift up onto the balls of your feet as you inhale. Open the knees like a book, plant the palms down onto the earth. Really press through the four corners of the hands, clamp the knees onto the upper arms, and then shift the weight forward so your elbows are right over those wrists. Point your toes as high as you can, up towards the sky, crow pose, and then shoot back chaturanga. Lifting the gaze, upward facing dog, and then roll over your feet, downward facing dog pose. Raise the left leg to the sky, inhale. Step the left foot to the inner edge of your left hand, exhale. Raise the arms up, and then from here, palms together towards your heart. This time it's our right elbow that lifts up, and you're plugging the right elbow to the outer edge of the left knee. Once you've got that anchor point, open up the arms, left fingertips, reach to the sky, right palm roots down and pushes away from the earth there. We're keeping the left hand lifted. Lower the gaze, take the right hand under your right shoulder, shift it forward a foot. Then transition the weight into your left foot, lift the right leg up, and then challenge again that balance by turning your drishti, your viewpoint, up past those tops of fingers. Keep the gaze here as we move into our revolved triangle pose. So feel the bend in the left knee, find the foundation, right foot to the earth. Right hand slides to the outer edge of the left foot, your thighs hug in. Again, same push through that bottom hand and drive up through the top. Cartwheel the arms, inhale, gaze forward, high lunge, left knee bends, right foot steps back. Final vinyasa for our floor work, arms up, inhale, exhale, hands down, step to plank and lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, exhale, downward facing dog pose. Again, finding that smooth, steady rhythm of breath. And then on your next exhale, lower the knees to the earth, big toes touch, knees wide, tilt your pelvis forward and sit down on those heels. Arms come forward, take a big stretch as you lift the gaze, and then melt the head down. Balasana, your pose of the child. Inhale, lifting the gaze. Exhale, walk the hands back towards you. As you sit on your heels, bring the knees together and then let your hips just fall to your non-habitual side, so the more unusual side, whichever that may be. And then shift yourself to the front of your mat. This is the part of class where we're going to need our bricks. If you don't have a brick, you can use a book or just holding some kind of weight, so a bottle of water or something. Your feet are going to be glued together, as are the knees, And then holding your brick or your weight in between the palms in front of your shins. Sit up nice and tall. Engage the deep neck flexor muscles, so draw the chin in towards the neck. And with your inhale, both arms lift up towards the sky. Exhale, take both hands back in front of your shins. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, now take both arms to the left side. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale to the shins. Inhale, sky. Exhale to the right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, block in front of the shins. Now, option, you can keep your feet on the ground, or next level, you're coming up onto your tiptoes. Check that the back stays long as we raise the arms up. Inhale. Block in front of the shins. Exhale. Arms up. Inhale. To the left side. Exhale. To the sky. Inhale. Shins. Exhale. Sky. Inhale. Right side. Exhale. Inhale, block up. Next level, toes off the floor. Exhale, hug the knees in as you bring the block in front of the shins. And then inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, left side. Inhale, sky. Shins, exhale. To the sky, inhale. Over to your right side. And then lifting the block up. Next level, legs are straight. Give a little bend in the knees as you hug the block to the shins. Inhale, straight legs, block to the sky. Exhale to the left. Inhale, sky. Bend the knees, hug, exhale. Legs straight, chest lifts, inhale. Over to the right side, exhale. To the sky, inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. Now place your block, your brick, your weight, whatever you have in the middle of the shins. Fingers now on top, and very carefully roll back and squeeze your knees close to your chest. This is so nice to release around the hip flexors, so just on the front upper part of the thigh by the hip there. Relax your body down into the earth. And then keep your block in one hand. Place both feet down onto your mat. Walk your feet in as close as you can towards your sit bones and slightly turn the toes in, heels ever so slightly out. We're now going to place the block or your prop in between the thighs. If you're using a brick, skinny side, squeeze the thighs in. And then when you're ready, we're going to lift the lower, the middle, the upper back off the floor. Also raise both arms up over the head so the backs of the hands touch the earth. As you exhale, upper, middle, lower back comes to the earth and your arms follow too. 3 more just like this. Inhale, lifting the lower, peeling the middle and the upper back off the earth. Reach through those fingertips overhead and exhale slowly, coming all the way back down. Inhale to lift. Really squeezing that block, so if somebody came and tried to steal whatever prop you're using between your legs away from you, you're holding on so tight with the inner thighs. And then let's make this our final one. Inhale, lifting, arms and spine off and away from the earth. Level 1, you're going to stay here, holding that block, hugging in the thighs, squeezing those glutes. Level 2, bring the arms back alongside the body, and then bending the elbows, bring the hands alongside the ears. Make sure your elbows point up towards the sky and you're really hugging the elbows in. On your inhale, first come onto the crown of your head so you feel your foundation, your hands and your feet. Exhale to consolidate, and then driving up, inhale, you lift up into Urdhva Dhanurasana, your up bow, still hugging that block in between the thighs. So noticing how much activation needs to be on. By squeezing the inner thighs and engaging the glutes, you're protecting the low back and not compressing it. So this is a really great exercise to do. Those in your Urdhva Dhanurasana, your up bow, lift the gaze, and then keeping the chin tucked in, slowly, slowly come all the way down onto your back. Setu Bandhu crew, also join us on the floor where we can remove our prop and step the feet off the width of the mat. Bring the arms out to the side, elbows in line with the shoulders. Take a full breath all the way into the nose. Exhale out through the mouth as you release both knees to the left side. Level 1, you can stay here. Level 2, your left foot, you're going to place onto the outer edge of your right thigh, just above or on the outer knee there. Just giving it a little bit of pressure to draw closer towards the earth. Make sure your chest is pointing up. Your shoulders are relaxing down. And your breath filling the whole body, so the top, the bottom, both sides, front and back. If you have the left foot on top of the outer right knee, just release the foot. Knees move up towards the sky as you breathe in. Again, check your feet are off the width of your mat as you lower both knees now to the right side. Again, if you place the foot on top of the knee, this time it's your right foot on top of the left knee. Here as we begin to slow down, preparing for Savasana. Also feel that softening with each exhale. Move through the body, through the muscles, through the bones. Release the right foot. Lift the knees all the way back up. And then pick both feet off the floor. Hug the knees in, squeezing them close. Point the toes forward. This is our final detox pose. It's called wind releasing pose. Lift the nose up towards the knees. With your exhale, turn your gaze to the right side. Inhale, turn your gaze back to center. Exhale, gaze to the left. Keep squeezing and hugging the knees in close. And then head back to center. And then slowly release the arms, release the legs. Check your body's in a straight line. Grab the sides of your mat and just wiggle up if you need to flatten the shoulder blades a little bit more. Turn the palms to face up and close both eyes. Here, taking a huge breath all the way into your nose. And together we sigh out. Relaxing your whole body. Allowing it to sink in towards the earth, towards the ground, in full surrender for your Savasana. begin to increase its depth. When it feels natural to do so, making little movements in your fingers and in your toes. As you take a big breath, lift the arms up and back. Point and flex your toes. And then with your exhale, draw the knees once more to your chest as you give yourself a big hug. From here, whichever way you prefer, slowly make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Resting the palms on the thighs, facing up, a gesture of openness and receptivity. Soften the muscles of your face. Soften your jaw. And soften your internal gaze as you hold it gently between the eyebrows at your third eye. Inhale, bring the palms together at your heart. And with your exhale, bow your head towards your heart. In gratitude and in honor to this beautiful practice, this powerful healing tool to your body and to your breath. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining the December Detox Flow. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, there's a little thumbs up at the bottom of the screen. Please do click it. It really helps my channel, and also don't forget to subscribe. I hope to see you soon. Spread the love, spread Caroline GW Yoga. Mwah! Have a great day.